What's up, everybody, and welcome to Rusty Fenders. Today, we're gonna see if I can make this fretboard a little bit darker, given that is a road-worn neck from Fender that I took off a guitar. So, yeah, I wanted something that looked more like it's supposed to be a '60s neck, but this is pretty light. So I mean, I do like it. So if everything goes wrong, I can try to get it back to that color. But I would prefer just a little bit darker. So I've seen some people using some waxes, other people using dyes. So I thought about dyeing it myself because it looked like the more permanent one. The other waxes is like it makes it darker, but it's just because it's like a hydrating the wood, not because it's actually changing the color of the wood. And from everything that I've seen, it's almost like no difference. So I did saw a video that they dyed it, and it looked pretty dark, maybe too dark. So what I try to do, I didn't let it sit that long. I wanted to still see the wood grain, so I didn't want it to be like completely black. So this dye that I'm using is for leather and is dark brown. What I got, and they need to make a better bottle, or I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it. Maybe I just have to dip the thing inside the bottle, but I just didn't want to get too much, and you'll see in a second why I want it to be like a dry application. Basically the first mistake that I'm doing is that I'm doing multiple like layers, and what that happens, as you see there in the edge, what happens there is you're putting more in certain areas, so that's gonna be darker than the rest. So basically even coats, and don't do try to do one full application at a time. So I mean, I think it's looking pretty good. It's exactly like what I wanted after cleaning the excess, but look at that, I did get some runoff, and that's why I was trying to dry and control the drip. But when I started doing the sides, I basically had too much on it. So I mean, at this point I should have just done it without any tape, and that way I could see if and clean quickly, quicker. But because this is already road worn in the back, I can scrape it off, and it doesn't really matter. I did get the side dots white again, but I'm not going for perfection. I'm not a custom shop. I just wanted something that would match better the guitar that I'm going for, which is gonna be in a different video. I'm just waiting for some parts. So yeah, I've seen so many people doing it. I do think that this is the best way to do it, but it is also the one that is the most dangerous. So if I didn't have like this, well, if the clear was there on the edges there, then we would have just wipe it off like I'm doing right now on the edge, because that one still has a clear coat. But yeah, the middle of the neck, it didn't have one because it's like sanded off. But I really like how everything got a little bit darker. The dots got a little bit, yellowed. I'm trying to get some streaks. So that's the other thing that you'll get with the dyes. You'll get some lines show up from the, from the motion that you're doing it. So, yeah, I will try to keep an eye for that, so you don't see like a line, like a ink line. But it turned out way better than I expected. There, I see some red still in there. Like it's not like ebony or anything. There's still some lines, but it's way darker than before. And yeah, I really like it. It's kind of hard on the top left there. I had to use like Q-tip to get really next to the knot. I would say if the knot is loose enough, take it off. I didn't want to take mine off because it's basically, I think it's the clear still holding it in there, and I didn't want to mess with that. I did put a little bit of of the dye on the top there, that it has a clear on top of it. I'm gonna wipe it down later and see how it goes, but if it's still like that, I don't care. As you can see there is a significant change in color, and that is only after a few hours of drying. So I think it's gonna look pretty cool. Let me know down below what do you think about it, and remember to subscribe to the jazz bass giveaway. We're almost there, so that's gonna be it for today. Cooling out.